And welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, picking right back up where we left off last time with Bert on Steam Kato on the Min Maxer Challenge, where I just got him to where he actually has food growing from the bog buckets. That'll make it to where he actually can survive for a long while. Can't remember how much food a bog bucket provides, or it's bog jelly is what it is. However, it's a very beneficial thing. There we go. I've got some more medicine related items for Pyzaxin to where I could upgrade this if I needed to. Medical packs. Balm lily flower. That requires an environment of chlorine. So if I destroy that and dig that while destroying that, theoretically I should be able to. Let's just cancel that destruct. Let's cancel that to keep the gases in here where they belong, but yeah, now I can make medical packs. So since I have 4, I can make 4 medical packs. That'll be useful for when we start cracking into this biome, because slime lung! I can't remember what exactly it does to the dupes, but, well, it slows them down and makes it a pain to deal with. Ooh, also food. Gristleberry. We'll make 2 units. Make 4,000 calories of food. Barbecue. Forever. Pickled meal. Forever. Not forever. We'll hold off on that. Roast grapefruit nut. I'll make a couple units of that. But yeah, so alrighty. That should make it to where my doctor starts actually making the things. In fact, let me crank that to an 8. Contents is, yeah, they've got enough, and there they go. Got this bathroom setting up in the last video. Now, I need to get access to this so I can actually start, teleporting things between the planets. So, I believe the best way to do so would be to... Where's the coolest side to crack in from? Probably right here. But this water is going to spill everywhere. So, if I crack in from here and then go across, yeah, or rather, let's see what the germ overlay looks like. 37, 843, 848, 851. If I can crack through here, that's good, which means I'll have to crack through here. Okay. There are players out there who will tell you that slime lung is weak and all diseases have been weakened. But, yeah, I'd rather not take the chance simply because it's the difference between me actually getting anything done or how fast I can get things done. Also, the setup I have here for this bathroom is similar to the one down here. Water cycles through. This process makes 6.7 kilos of water per use with 6 dupes. That's a total of, well, 36 and 0.7 times 6 is, so yeah, that's 40 kilos of water. Gets sieved to be recycled in. Excess goes up here, gets sieved and into these balm lilies or bristle blossoms. Similar process will happen here when dupes are quarantined in the hospital. But yeah, so if any of my dupes get slime lung up here, it's not going to be a problem because I now have a hospital equipped to treat them. But yeah, getting the supply teleporter inputs up and running is a benefit, mostly because it'll make it to where I can actually use the other planet to create oil, send it here, vice versa, use one planet to produce, then send it to the other. Especially since I can quickly get to the surface on Stinkado, I'll be more than capable of reaching the getting spacefaring up and running. There, now that I can get that activated, I'll have to send my science dupe over to Stinkado to get that done momentarily. And boom, done. So, Lyra, your job is not done. No, not Lyra. I'm gonna send nails for digging and building purposes exclusively. Ooh, Buddy Bud. If you ever get the chance, Buddy Bud is a powerful thing because it counteracts a lot of germ diseases and overwrites them with floral scent, which does count as a disease. Yeah, okay. So get down here, get to this. I'll have to... Where's the other one? Over here? See, I'll just dig up and across over this way. Perfect. Yeah, they're gonna get a little stressy, depressy from lack of oxygens, but it'll be fine. This is the duplicates we're talking about. Progenitors of literal genocides. Just digging an access point over to here. And then all I need is literally... right there. Another cold biome, lots and lots of diamond. Oil reservoir, wonderful. And it looks like there's a way for me to get down in there without having to run into any sporkids. Now that would be amazing. Let's see, what is up for print? Let's see. Is there anything I would want to not sleep so ever? Plus 10 husbandry, that's nice. Okay, I gotta admit, that's powerful. This normally doesn't happen, so I'm gonna save that. Generally, what I'm trying to get, because there are times where you can get beyond a plus 10 to a single interest. Of course, there was a time where I had a double interest duplicate like this with plus 8 to both of them. If I can't find a duplicate that has more than plus 10, I think I'll just stick with this guy, because goodness gracious, I can spec them for a lot. Especially seeing as how they've already got the two powerful ones how I want. I just gotta change this one up. Let's see. A little increase in building. Switch this over to... Let's see. Where is it? So many positive traits. buff to increase their strength even further. And this one I always have as the skill itself. Let's see. No, let's give them a digging one to help them out. So like hard digging. And we'll give them super hard digging to get through Abyssalite. And I can give them a hard digging one elsewhere. I'm gonna have to bounce through a lot of these because I want to get Diver's Lungs as a standard on my duplicates, simply because it saves on breath. And I'm gonna pause while I get this set up. I'll see you guys in a moment. And I'm back. So I found a solution to our park problem, which is it has a really stupid solution. So I've already counted. This will make 10 tiles, 11, 12. Door here turns it into a room. Also, I've got a plan to gain access to the uranium ore that is here, simply because that is going to be useful for once we get into nuclear research. Plus, it gives us access to a little lead. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 450 kilograms of lead. 500. You lose half mass when you're digging stuff out. So yeah. How's the temperature over here? Parts are getting down super low. I just need my bristle blossoms to be cool enough. But yeah, so we'll disable that building for now because I need this one to pump out more of the water. Alrighty. And here we see the cycle in action, and all that excess water comes up, creates a pack of 5, and gets cycled out and fed into the bristle blossoms. And now that I have enough water being made per cycle, these stay growing because they each require 20 kilograms of clean water a cycle. 2 of them is 40. So the number I got for the 6.7 is it creates 11.7 kilograms of polluted water per use. However, if you look at it under the building tab, it takes 5 kilograms, outputs 11.7. When scrubbed, that's a net of 6.7 kilograms of water. Shower uses equal amount, and the sink uses an equal amount. So these are net balanced. The toilets are net positive, and that's how you can get setups like this. In fact, if you have thimbleweed seeds, you can bypass going to clean water with a sieve and output the water directly into output from the polluted water side directly the excess into thimbleweeds, so you have reed fiber growing. Only other ways to get reed fiber with zero hassle is to either A, farm, ranch, or use Drecos, which they are finicky on how they do their process, in that they have to be in hydrogen to grow their scales, but they eat phosphor. They eat either a plant that grows exclusively in hydrogen, or rather, no, pepper nuts don't require hydrogen. They just require enough air pressure. Or balm lilies, which require chlorine. Or, if you're going for a dead simple approach, mealwood. Mealwood's a good way to go because if you look at a Draco's reproduction chances, Glossy's increased from eating mealwood. Glossy Drecklets and Glossy Dracos shear for plastic. But again, has to be in hydrogen. But yeah, regular Dracos, pinch pepper nuts, balm lily, mealwood. They do produce a good amount of meat, and they're very phosphorus positive, or phosphorite positive. 1 unit of mealwood to phosphorite. However, the regular Dracos are more efficient at 0.8 to 10. However, this still, also if you have excess bristle blossom, glossies are the way to go. But yeah, so the problem with this is hydrogen environments, which means if I were to shear this guy, they won't regrow their scales. Only if I were to put him, say, this guy. If I could reach him, he'd be able to regrow scales here and munch on this down here. That would require an airlock setup, but that'd be possible. I've gone a little over time, so I'm going to... Well, we're getting the uranium ore in, which means once we get it all scooped out... Let's see. Do I have the research station for it? Yes. Do I have the tools to... Yes. Manual bolt generator or radiation lamp. Let's see, radiation lamp uses 16 or... So it produces... So you lose half the mass of depleted uranium and it adds a good amount of heat, which you then put in front of a red bolt generator to collect red bolts to launch, or you use this or a series of reflectors going directly into the materials study terminal. Now, as you see this price, 10 red bolts per research point. You lose red bolts as you go across distances. And as such, it's a matter of the further you're trying to travel with the red bolts, the more you're going to have to send off each time in order to get any benefit from the actual radiation themselves. While I'm up here, I'm going to dig to get access to this over here. And yeah, 500 kilograms of lead, just like I calculated. But yeah, now if I wanted to, I could do an upgrade to the lab, which would have me make it how big again? The laboratory is a new building that came with the... I want to say the meteor update that they just did, but I can't remember. So yeah, it's 120 tiles. So that's, if I do with a 4 tile high room, that'll be 30 tiles long. So that much space reserved for... Hold up, I might actually have the room already. 6, 7, 8, 9. Goodness gracious, I think I have the room up here. I'm cutting it a little long on time. So wait, let me... 30 long. That. Which would require this. Yeah, that is too big of a room for me to do anything beneficial with. But I've run into my limit on time for today. I do hope you all enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one.